Hey, it's Mine Shaw with RVMax.us, and today we've got a 2009 Monaco Camelot 42Pdq. This thing is absolutely beautiful. We've got the original build sheet. It has $33,000 of original factory options, and it's a one-owner motor coach. It does have the Aquahot and a 10 airbag Roadmaster custom chassis. Let's get started. This thing has this beautiful green paint job, that classic Monaco, well, I wouldn't even say classic, this is a timeless Monaco Camelot front end, and it is absolutely beautiful. We are gonna have the 3M film removed off the front here, and we're also gonna have these headlights properly corrected and cleared. So they will look fantastic. That's coming soon, all right? Now we've got two big chrome mirrors, they're Velvacs. Still have a little wax on this mirror there. And then we've got this awesome generator slide. By the way, gotta enjoy the badge, right? So there we go. We've got a 10,000 watt Onan Quiet diesel generator, runs beautifully. There's only 1,100 hours on it, which is nothing. You've got excellent access to air chucks on the front end of the coach and the chassis. You've also got just general excellent access to this generator slide. And by the way, just a reminder here, there are a bunch of spots here. That is all coming off with the removal of this 3M film. I was just too excited on this beautiful day that we've got. This thing just got waxed, and anyways, yeah, so I was like, let's just get to it, all right? Everybody understands what happens. 3M films go bad. Personally, that's why I'm not the biggest fan of it. But you know, pros and cons to everything. Anyways, it's gonna be removed. We have these headlights looking good. All right, so down the side here, we've got an absolutely beautiful paint job, as mentioned. I also quite like the chromed handles. They stand out. Now this compartment right here is an electronics compartment for the chassis side and a lot of front cockpit area things. Everything's labeled quite well here. There's a ton of extra little bits and bobs in the coach that go with it, including all sorts of extra mounting brackets, magnets, fuses, filters, just all sorts of stuff. Now let's go ahead and close this. These doors, I was trying to resist talking about it so soon, but I can't resist. These compartment doors are fantastic. First of all, the latches are great, high quality, right? And it just shuts with such an ease. We also have nice insulation on these doors. Aluminum framed. Gotta love those compartments. Also, we've got the mounting brackets for a generator exhaust system if you would want to have that on the coach. Now we've got a nice driver window here. Great sloping on the window. It's got this very aggressive angle, which just gives it a unique look. We've got a polished aluminum wheel here. Sizable 295/80 size tires all around the coach, 22.5 size wheels, of course. And this is a 10 airbag chassis. So we've got 4 airbags in the front and then 6 airbags in the back. So a lot of stability. There's also 10 shocks along with the airbags, of course, as you would have. And the framing on this chassis has been significantly increased as far as how strong it is. And this chassis has a lot of added strength from Monaco. They were known for having a much higher quality standard as far as this chassis rigidity. Upper framing is aluminum on the Camelot. So you've got that incredible extra framing that goes all between the slides here on the roof. It's tubular and it's aluminum. So very strong, but aluminum's lightweight, so it's a lighter coach than some of the other Monacos out there and still giving you that rigidity. This compartment has a steel diesel fuel tank on the left. This is a 130-gallon steel diesel fuel tank that's fillable on both sides. I love the fact that you've got the mini door to get to it, and then you can also open the entire compartment door. Now on the right, we've got our fresh tank, which is a 100-gallon fresh tank. Built-in filter. We've also got the drain down below and a new filter for that water filter there. There's a gravity fill up top. You can just easily open up this little cap and fill it up. We've also got 78 gallons of gray tank space and 44 gallons of black tank space. So slightly increased sizes from average. Now down here is our pass-through storage compartment. Now this is a full pass-through storage compartment here. There's a little bit of access door in the middle there on the right that passes through the two pass-through storage compartments down here. But mostly you've got carpeted walls here because you've got extra framing down on the chassis in there. But full pass-through, big slide-out tray that comes out on both sides, which is quite convenient. It comes way out. Same deal, full pass-through, comes out on either side of the coach, carpeted in great shape. We've also got extra tiles for the floor. This goes with the coach, of course. Now there's a central vacuum cleaner in the bus. And here is our plumbing bay. So built-in macerator on the coach, which can be easily used or disconnected if you want to just dump straight. There's an electric water hose reel down on the left here. There is a sewer tank flush on the coach, outside shower, and in general, a lot of space around here. Built-in paper towel rack here. We've got access to our tank level sensors. They'll read out. You can turn your water pump on, and the Sanacon and hose reel button are right here. You've also got the prevent a freeze winterizing system. So there's a reservoir, and you just flick that button and it'll pump antifreeze from that reservoir up into your system using the water pump. You just switch that valve and it does its thing. It's quite nice. Now there's also a little rack here, by the way, for your outside shower. So you can set your outside shower there and just have like a sprinkle of water anywhere in this area. Shuts door with ease. Aqua hot exhaust pipe here. We've got recessed docking lights, two of them. They're built into the fiberglass, kind of angled back a bit. And that exhaust pipe for the Aqua hot is a stainless steel, and the Aqua hot is a 51,000 BTU system. Basically, it's got a 1,000 watt element in there, and then a 50,000 BTU burner that uses diesel fuel for furnace heat and unlimited hot water. And it was also just serviced. Now back here, we've got our dualies. Again, 295/80 size tires for the dualies and for the tag axle. Now this paint, again, is so nice to look at. There is some very minor paint checking here in the darker colors. And yeah, comes free of charge on this age Monaco. Sorry. Wasn't kept in a garage perfectly, but it was a one owner bus. Now right behind me is the side mount radiator. This is a huge benefit to the 425 horsepower, 8.9 liter Cummins ISL. This is gonna give you much better access, of course, and yeah, better airflow. Now the toppers for the slide outs are protected in aluminum shrouds when they're rolled in. I love that cream white color. Intake for the engine's mounted up there in that painted piece. We've got our backup camera mounted up in the fiberglass and a very substantial block of butter type of rear end. I love how these engine hatches come open. Look at that. Look at that. 425 horsepower, 8.9 liter. Fuel filters are easy to access here. Extra framing around the engine. We've got our coolant reservoir over on the left. We've got easy access to our air dryer filter. We've got easy access to the hydraulic reservoir. And what a clean, nice looking engine. And what an amazing access point to view this engine. Big, huge compartment door that just gets out of your way. Monaco is really good about doing that. And we are on the passenger side of the bus. Now let's go ahead and open these compartments. Two cutoffs for the coach and chassis batteries. Diagnostic port here. And a little safe box where you've got some relays, solenoid, and some other electronics, including fuses and stuff like that. I love that it's in this little protected box. And you've got a seal around here, so you just press this up there, close that. And then I can close this down. The next compartment is where we've got our batteries located. These batteries were put on in 2022. You've got both of them, both sets of batteries. The 4 coach batteries down below, and then the 2 starting batteries up top are on slide trays. I also like the deep dish dually wheel. Now we've got more window awnings on this side of the coach. We've got our dryer vent, and down below, we've got our propane tank. This propane tank is only for the stove, the fridge, and then you've got an accessory port over here on the right. This is quite nice for those of you who like to grill out and stuff like that. Now this next compartment, we see our pass-through storage compartment. There's outlets in these pass-through storage compartments, and then there's little openings for those outlets to have power plugs run to them with the compartments closed and locked. Now this is where we've got our AquaHot 450 extra hydronic fluid that goes with the coach, and then you see the other side of our diesel fuel tank. Again, this AquaHot was just serviced. Oh, I love those compartments. I can't get tired of them. Now this has an upgraded awning. It is on the roof, and it also is painted to match the coach, along with the painted entrance awning that is electric. Now let's go ahead and take a peek at the travel space on this coach. We've got a well-lit, pretty wide entranceway with a great amount of space between the console and the front chair. As you can see, this is a classic Monaco coach. Even though it's quad slides with a huge amount of space, it is absolutely fantastic in here. Plenty of get-around space, cooking space, get to the fridge. Bathroom is still massive. And then there's plenty of space to walk into the bedroom. This is fantastic for a quad slide coach. Couldn't ask for anything better, especially considering how big this thing gets when it's open. So excellent, excellent travel space. Let's hit some buttons right here. Open these slides up. All right, welcome inside. This coach, first of all, has taller ceilings than the older generation Monacos. Being an 09 is, it's like one of the last years. Anyways, this interior expands with these huge 4 slides that we've got. We've got the optional package that continues the tile up here. So instead of having like a patch of carpet here, it's all beautifully tiled. And that not only makes it feel higher end, it's easier to keep clean, but it makes it look bigger in here too, because you've got this big seamless tile floor from front all the way to the bedroom. Now this does have the natural cherry option from Monaco. So we've got this classic color, classic finish that is what you think of when you think of the last couple of years of the Monaco coach. We also have these beautiful villa furniture pieces. These are built in California and some of the highest quality you'll see. This leather that they chose is so nice. It's subtle, almost feels like a little bit like a suede, but it's not. And it's just a beautiful leather. I also quite like the ingenious idea that they put hooks on the back of these pieces. So as you can see, they don't slip and slide out. This was always a problem with some of these old villa pieces. They would always slide out. You'd be sitting here and your couch seat would constantly be coming out from under you. So this is a nice touch. And they are also in excellent condition. Now this shade right back here needs to be restrung, or if you wanted, you could replace it with a different type of shade. But yeah, that's just one minor thing on the coach, not really a big deal. We also have this beautiful cherry that continues all around the windows here. Multiplex switch controls behind me, and the walls are super clean in the slide out. I also like the big windows we have on the slide out and just in general around the coach. Now across from that couch, we've got another couch. Now this one jackknifes. The one I was just sitting on has an air mattress underneath it. So this one you just pick up like this, and there you go. You got a flat couch. Again, look how clean that wall is under that window. Now you've also got a drawer, a big drawer with plenty of storage in it that pulls out underneath this couch, which is quite convenient. Again, I just love that leather. Now there's storage everywhere above both couches. We've got cabinets, and both, again, all the windows have these nice pieces of wood around them. Got the AquaHot control right here. This does have engine preheat and an electric element for the AquaHot. That gives you furnace heat and hot water, and I'm actually too warm in here. I did turn that stuff off just a minute ago. We got a little cold front here in South Carolina. I think a lot of the country did on the east side. Now up front, we've got a ton of extra storage up top here. We've got an updated Vizio Smart TV in the front. It cracked me up. They charged $1,500 for a 37-inch TV to be put up here when it was new, and this probably was much cheaper installed than that. Anyways, so that's a nice setup, all built in this beautiful cherry wood. And we're going to talk about the cockpit more later, so let's continue on with the tour. The kitchen. So the galley space is quite big, actually. So this does have a pull-out extension, and this is one of the most substantial pull-out extensions you can get on any bus. It's on a roller that makes contact with the tile, just like the slide-out, instead of having all the weight on the hinges in there or the slide rails. So big extra extension here of Corian. There's a big amount of storage down here in this piece that comes out. It's all carpeted, and then it does lock in place. Let me slide that right back in. Beautiful backsplash. It's like a real tile stone. Ooh, look at the accent work up top. Quite nice. There is a convection microwave oven here. It's one of the best built. It's a Sharp carousel, and this one was just put in 2020. Now we do have service records on the coach. Being a one owner, we've got all the original manuals to the coach. And we also have the original build sheet and brochure from Monaco. And the build sheet is specifically for this bus. So super cool to have that. We've got adjustable shelves in there. And then right over here, we've got our polished nickel faucet, which has this easy to use extension on it. Works perfectly smoothly. Dual solid surface sink with matching inserts that match this material. Go down in the drains, just like so. And there's a ton of storage down below. So beautiful cabinetry down there. And then you've got there's a little stain on that carpet there. It's not really a big deal. But yeah, beautiful cabinetry, ton of storage, little flip down, extra storage there. Even more storage right there. Even more over here. And this is a perfect spot to put all your inserts. This cabinet is dedicated for the inserts, so you can slide them all right there. And then you've got these beautiful drawers, 3 that progressively get deeper as you go down. Now this is our 3-burner gas stove here. So you just take these Corian inserts off, and there you go. Love that it's set down on the Corian. Very clean. Looks like it barely was used. And continue on. So you've got more controls for lights here. There is a vent fan right above me. It's a fantastic vent fan. You just hit that button right there, and it opens itself up and starts exhausting air out the coach. This can be convenient when you're cooking, or if you're just trying to draw in natural air from wherever you're camping and open up one of the windows that have screens. Now, across here, oh, by the way, I love this little added hutch. That's gorgeous with the accent lighting up top. Big cabinet there with adjustable shelves in it. Big storage up here, up above the sink with adjustable shelves. And then across from all that, we've got our upgraded large Dometic refrigerator. This is an RV refrigerator, gas or electric, but it looks like a household, and it's deeper than your regular refrigerator. Absolutely fantastic. And it's blowing very cold right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. It doesn't need to be on. I love that this has this accent mirror here and this big, just chunky amount of wood that just gives you an extra feel to the coach. Now right over here, we've got our dinette. We've got 2 chairs here, beautifully built chairs. This cherry matches the coach. Fabric is an excellent material. And then we've got 2 fold-out chairs back in the wardrobe that add to this. And this will slide out when you want to have 4 people sitting here. Now this right here is the original brochure for the 09 Camelot. They've got check marks on which options they have. It shows everything about the coach. Really interesting to look through. And then here is the original build sheet to this particular coach. Built in Coburg, Oregon. $355,000 list price. That's including $33,000 of options. $33,333. So really nice to have this build sheet, because if you don't have a physical copy, you're going to be very hard pressed to get one. Not that it's the end of the world, because you can kind of go through and assess what it has and what it doesn't have, but it's just super cool having one of these with the coach. Now that's our dining area. There's an extra buffet back there too, right up here. And then there's storage cabinets back behind those chairs. And then of course, all up here, we've got storage cabinets. Deep, carpeted, very nice. And also, I just want to take a moment to recognize and enjoy these wood pieces that they've got on the slide outs. They're absolutely gorgeous. You've also got solid wood everywhere, even back behind the cabinets, around the refrigerator. These are solid wood. This is solid wood. That's solid wood right there. Okay, this is not a fake coach. Now there's a pocket door right here. And then right here to your left is our control center. So we've got our 4 slide out controls, tank test center. We've got our generator start stop button, system heat, which are tank heating pads, our IntelliTech power management center here. Will tell you what kind of power is coming in, what you're consuming, and it'll shut things off if it's trying to keep you from tripping. Inverter is right here, so you can turn that off and on using that button. AGS, automatic gen start, is built in. Then up here we've got our thermostat. Now right now I'm going to go ahead and turn the air conditioning on because it's a bit hot in here. I'm going to turn just 2 of them on at the moment. So that generator's about to get hit with a load there. So heck yeah. Now we can walk in here and here's our bathroom. This is a very sizable bathroom. Remember, this doesn't get affected at all by the slide outs. This is constant. We've got a big sink here. And what I mean by big is just a lot of countertop space. Beautiful backsplash that matches the backsplash in the kitchen. It looks fantastic. And then up here, we've got our medicine cabinet space. Very clean. And again, lots of solid wood. This right here is a temperature sensor for the thermostat on the air conditioning and heating. Nice matching towel rack here, or towel hanger. We've got a little bit of oxidation going on the little brass drain there, but not too bad at all. It still looks pretty good. And I would say the same for this, but still looks pretty good. And it definitely feels high quality, like it has a metallic feel to it when you operate this. This is a high-end unit. Got a brass in there, very nice. I love this beautiful countertop here. We've got outlets down below, GFI protected. And then down here we've got drawers and cabinet space. Now here's our shower. This is a big shower. By the way, the tile is in excellent shape. I haven't seen any cracked tiles. Let's jump in the shower. So we do have an exhaust fan, fantastic fan right here. Push button. And then here's our shower. Again, matching all the fixtures in the coach. We've got a nice little soap rack here. Adjustable shower. Ooh, and it works beautifully. A lot of these don't work. That one works. Nice. Love all this. Got an extra little soap rack there. Good amount of size. Tempered glass. Big skylight. And yeah, good amount of space. I mean, this is what you'd expect. This is what you want. It's not massive, but it's big. And then you can sit right here. One piece fiberglass. No seals to take care of. And all of this metal here matches the fixtures. Looks nice. Not massive, but definitely more than big enough. Let's go ahead and put that lock there. And across the hall, we've got our toilet room. So you open this big, heavy, house-like wood door. Love the handle on it. And we've got a porcelain toilet here. I'm going to go ahead and close that. We just had this detailed and sanitized. Now, I love that it doesn't have the push-button toilet. It's got the manual valve. Keeps it simple. Big countertop space here. Beautiful backsplash. Recessed lighting up here. More solid wood cabinets for our medicine cabinet space. We've got another push-button exhaust fan. Little towel rack over here. A hilarious picture. I had to take a second look at that. That is funny. I like that. Anyways, you may not. You can take it off. Now back here we've got our multiplex fuse boxes, and then we've got our main breaker panel. And then we've got regular fuses located here on the right. And I also really like the wiring diagram, as well as the nice labels for all of the fuses, and then the labels over here for the proper fuse that should be in there. So quite nice. Also have switches over here for all the controls in here, as well as the vent fan and the water pump. And there's a lot of space around this toilet too. Look how much space is around there. On camera, I'm like glancing in the camera. It doesn't look like that much, but I can actually stand over here. Also got storage down here. Wow, that storage goes back there. Nice sized drawer. Good bit of storage down there. Clean carpet. Very large toilet space. Can't complain about this. And it's got a fantastic fan. Now right here, we've got a washer dryer stack. This was an option in this coach. We've got a washer down on the bottom and a dryer up top. Love it. Also love all the space around it. Carpeting is clean. Nice setup. Very nice setup. Whirlpool appliances. Now right here, we just put in a brand new LVP floor. Waterproof. Color goes perfect. Yeah, we've got a king-sized bed here, and this is a Sleep Number bed with storage down below. There's the Sleep Number pump, and you've got a couple accessories in here as well, but nice added amount of deep storage there. You've also got outlets in there too. That's cool because you've got the outlets for the compressor for the Sleep Number. Now there's outlets on both sides of the bed. There's also big countertops on both sides of the bed. Very big countertop. Now we've got 2 windows on each side of the bed here. I always like that. huge. I mean, noticing how big this cabinet is when you're laying here is nuts. Also, I've got recessed reading lights, individual controlled with buttons on each side. Nice headboard with matching cherry and this Alcantara leather here. No fog in these windows, so I can clearly see out of them. Yeah, fantastic. There's also huge walk-around space. Now, there's a pocket door right here, and I love that the pocket door is not just hanging there. It's actually got a nice cherry wood slide tray for it down below, for that pocket door to slide around in. Same for the top part. Thoughtful access panel to the back of our shower here. And then here's the control. This does have a ceiling fan, a dual stage ceiling fan right there. More controls for lights, hooks right there. Access to the plumbing to the back of the washer dryer, and a huge chest of drawers. We've got 2 levels of Corian, nice drawers, 4 of them there, some more down below. Ooh, those are big. And it's also a great place to put on shoes and just get ready. Now to the right, you've got these extra big drawers. Look how deep that one is. That thing is nuts. That's a big hamper right there. Then you got a drawer up top, and then you got a DVD player for your Sharp TV up here, which is mounted on the solid wood, or you've got wood around it that just makes it look seamless. Love it. There's also 2 storage cabinets above that double tier Corian countertop. And then right back here, you've got huge storage, adjustable shelves, just huge storage, and then like a little accessory wardrobe up there with the pole up top. Absolutely massive. Okay, right over here, we do have extra engine access to the top of the engine. You got a step up here. The carpet's actually pretty clean. There's a light little track line here where you can see the slide is tracked in and out. You're gonna have that, okay? You can't really avoid it. But other than that, like there's no carbon or anything excessive that looks like it's been coming up through this engine hatch, which is quite nice. And then again, excellent access to this side of the bed. I'm 5'11" to give you an idea of how much space you got here. Big countertop again, huge storage up top, and then a huge wardrobe back here. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All the accessories for our central vacuum. Got a light in here, 2 lights. And then you got to fold out chairs. There's little hooks over there to keep them in. And just overall, huge. There's another access panel down on the bottom for the top of the engine. I can stand in here full, and I've still got length height above me. I can stand under the light. That's crazy. So that, and this is double lock, by the way. It's got 2 locks on this wardrobe. You've got the regular click-in plastic, then you've got the secondary little lock that probably came from the factory. So they added some locks. I quite like that. So you're not going to have this chance of that coming loose. Anyways, wow. By the way, the headliner is in excellent condition. And overall, by the way, and we do have this piece. We just need to put that filter back. We had all the filters down to have them cleaned professionally. So we just got to put that one back. Anyways, this interior is so clean. I mean, it's amazing. And then also the incredible amount of storage space, the thoughtful leather couches, the countertop space in the kitchen. It's absolutely amazing in here. Very beautiful, very comfortable, and just feels so solid. Some of these old buses had this, they gave you a feeling of solidness that is hard to describe, and this coach knocked it out of the park in that department. Anyways, let's go check out the cockpit, and then we're gonna go test drive it. Here is the front cockpit. We've got these very clear, nice big windows on both sides here, including the window on the door. I love that the mirrors are both visible through that front big one-piece windshield, and what a special one-piece windshield that is. Now, the upholstery is in top-notch condition, even on the armrests and everywhere. This coach has a beautiful cockpit, low-profile dash here, just a perfect view out of the front of the bus. The condition of the leather on the steering wheel is just, definitely hasn't been gripped by grimy hands over the years. This is a clean steering wheel. To the left, I've got the auto air leveling through Valid on the 10 airbag system. We've got our emergency brake here, which is actually like a brushed aluminum piece with a point on it. It's just a cool little piece that you see in these high-end Monacos. Controls here for the digital dash. It's got like a little mini digital dash, which you'll see in a second. Electric shade control for the visors, which is quite nice. Adjustable pedals, step cover control, fog lights, mirror heat, battery boost, which combines both banks of batteries, exhaust brake, automatic traction control if you need to turn it off, auxiliary blowers, which you need to have the ignition on, for the front piece of glass. 6-speed Allison transmission control. The smart wheel is nice. We've got cruise control here. I actually like these little added rubber things that were glued there. I quite like that actually for set and resume. They're different feelings. Like this one is raised, this one is flat. So got like a feeling difference on resume and set. Smart idea there. We've got our variable windshield wiper control. We've got our gauges here. Just a nice looking cockpit. Very nice looking cockpit. Backup camera and side cameras come through this screen right here. And then we've got our radio, side docking light control, generator start stop, extra cubbyhole storage, 2 outlets, nice solid wood cabinetry here. This can be removed with 2 screws, quite simply if you'd like. It's a perfect place to like have a suction cup or mount a GPS or something like that. Anyways, cup holder, 2 drawers of storage down below with a compass. Now let's look at the passenger side. First of all, look at how nicely this is laid out. You've got a lot of space to walk in the coach. The dash is in excellent condition too. There's another little piece like this right here on the cover for the fuse box and the back of the dash. It's another place you could have a suction cup mount for something like a dash cam. That could be perfect. I don't know if you'd want to put that there. Anyways, condition of the upholstery is excellent on this chair as well. This has a recliner that kicks out. And you also have controls for like your map lights, step cover, the stepwell lights, which are nicely lit. And then down here, you've got controls for your awning, some ceiling lights, battery disconnect, step control, like the electric step and all that stuff. So nice cockpit. And then up above, you've got a bunch of storage too. So well laid out, a lot of space for these chairs as well. So if you're a taller person, this is not going to be a problem at all. It's quite nice. And yeah, just super clean. It's like taking a step into a time capsule. I also like how they've moved the ignition over here instead of over here. It gives you more space in this area for your foot to rest while operating the pedals. Quite like that. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing on the road. All right, we are on the highway now with this 10 airbag motor coach. The coach handles absolutely phenomenally. It feels very solid. Strong chassis, lack of flexing and effect by other things on the road. It's absolutely perfect. It's so good. It's like being on rail. I just want to keep going. I'm supposed to take this exit here, and I'm going to take the exit, but I just wanted to keep going there. This thing is fantastic. It's just slithering along the road. There's that exhaust brake kicking in. You just set the wheel and it stays there. Coming around corners, it's so tight. And then this also, of course, helps going down the road. But my gosh, it feels so good. This is just inherently good steering, feedback and feel and front end handling. It's just 10 airbags, extra stiff chassis down below, tubular aluminum upper frame, adding strength to the whole build and improving everything as far as rattles, creaks, and strength, flex. 425 Cummins is a beast too. You put your foot down, it starts moving. Lightweight with that aluminum upper frame. There's my exhaust brake coming into this corner here. Purpose is to drive slow with the coach and not to be going fast. Side to side stability is amazing too. All right, here we go. There's that 425. It handles so well. So well. This part of the road going back towards our lot here is actually in terrible condition. It's been scraped. Presumably they're going to repave it. And it's just atrocious. So very good test of this extra stiff chassis. Look at this big rut here. Crosses over it like it's nothing. This is amazing. If you want a tag axle coach that's got the benefits of being a tag axle, extra stiff frame, and handling in a class of its own, I would say, look no further. This thing is fantastic. It's just slithering along the ground, very stable, and yeah, just a very high quality build. So overall, this is a very easy to drive tag axle coach. It's not gonna let you get rattled by a lot of winds and stuff like that, and bumps and stuff in the road. It's just gonna stay straight. The build quality is amazing. It's extremely clean, one owner motor coach. And overall, this is gonna serve very well as a high quality tag axle 42-foot motor coach. I quite enjoyed it. This is one of my favorites on the lot. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you all on the next one.